I'm super stoked to announce my new sponsor, VAYDR. And honestly, it's one of the most interesting companies I've come across in a long time because they're addressing something most people just don't realize is happening around them every day. And as you can see, I'm wearing them right now. Every single time you walk into a grocery or convenience store, an airport, a concert venue, a shopping mall, or even down city streets, there's cameras recording you literally everywhere. What many people just don't realize is that these cameras aren't just recording video. Modern systems now deploy facial recognition, biometric tracking, AI, and behavioral profiling to identify and catalog people automatically, and it's all being processed to these ungodly data centers that are popping up all over the planet and around the United States right now, and they're using it to store our data, our private data. Companies like Palantir, Flock, and Ring are continually building databases of where you've been, what stores you've been to, what events you attend, the friends and family you visit, and even creating long-term profiles based on your movements and habits, which can and will be used against you in a court of law. And I'm seeing this all the time on Instagram videos of these AI systems tagging people and people are being arrested. Literally just police come into your door with these AI systems. So basically, VAYDR was created around one simple question. Is there a way to limit facial recognition in everyday life without looking like you're wearing some gaudy, weird sci-fi looking gadget on your face so you can blend in without drawing attention to yourself? The thing I love about VAYDR the most is they are a family-owned privacy company focusing on creating normal-looking eyewear that can help disrupt biometric tracking systems while still looking like stylish sunglasses you can wear every day. And they're not owned by the mega corporations. BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, the elites run all that. And this company is not owned by any of those investment firms. And that is amazing. VAYDR runs a technology they call GLX technology. Most AI facial recognition systems looks for a handful of key landmarks on your face, like your eyes, the shape of your eyebrow, the shape of your upper cheeks, the bridge of your nose, and the spacing between those features are some of the most important data points used by facial recognition algorithms. VAYDR's GLX lens system is designed to interfere with those critical facial mapping zones across both visible light and near infrared light spectrums. That is the most important part because many competing privacy glasses only focus on infrared. VAYDR literally says all the time that they address both visible light cameras and infrared-based recognition systems that's even located on your smartphone. Now, what makes these glasses different from standard sunglasses is that the privacy component is built directly into the lens itself rather than relying on a surface coating that can wear off over time. The company states that these lenses are specifically formulated to disrupt facial mapping and recognition systems instead of simply blocking sunlight. Now, another interesting aspect is the infrared part. Most people try to block the camera systems. They end up wearing sunglasses, a hat, and a mask that covers your entire face. And you've seen these people committing crimes en masse online. These infrared cameras, the cameras you see deployed everywhere, they're night vision cameras. They're infrared cameras. They're using these everywhere and they can see right through your sunglasses as if you're not even wearing sunglasses at all. So that's the joke. So all these illegal riots by certain groups of people that cover their entire face to cover up crimes are being identified because they're too stupid to know that sunglasses don't block your eyes no matter how dark the lenses are. This includes all the stoplight cameras that watch you while you're stopped at the light. And this is why people are now getting arrested and getting tickets online because the cameras are now watching them be on their cell phone at a stoplight, which is basically a crime now. So humans can't normally see infrared light, but cameras can, including your own cell phone. In fact, many facial recognition, night vision, and depth mapping systems rely on infrared illumination to identify facial features. These VAYDR lenses are designed to interfere with near-infrared scanning while simultaneously providing UV protection, blue light reduction, and even eye comfort. These things are super light. They're not bulky like you think they would be, and they're just super light, man, which is what I love about them the most because they're comfortable. One of the demonstrations VAYDR points toward is trying to unlock their Face ID on their phone while wearing the glasses. Their claim is that if your Face ID on your phone can still unlock your phone while wearing them, they'll refund you 100% of the money. That's a pretty bold statement because Face ID relies heavily on infrared depth mapping and facial recognition technology, and it's deployed on all the cell phones now. Now, I also want to be clear and realistic. VAYDR itself is a very transparent about the fact that these glasses are not a magic invisibility cloak. They do not claim to make you invisible, okay? They claim to defeat, they do not claim to defeat every surveillance system on Earth. Now, government grade systems, advanced 3D mapping, thermal imaging, and multi sensor surveillance can still identify people through other methods. But again, those are military grade, not the surveillance systems you see on all the streets. What VAYDR is offering is something much more realistic. They don't require batteries. They don't require apps, subscriptions, software updates, which is super annoying. You literally just put them on and go. The way I look at it is we are always one of protecting ourselves, but the one thing we really protect is our identity. We lock our front doors, we use passwords, VPNs, and antivirus software programs. We take steps to provide our digital privacy every day, but not our physical appearance. And VAYDR is approaching physical world privacy from that same perspective. Now, if you're someone who values privacy, if you're concerned about the expansion of AI surveillance, if you're a journalist, a researcher, traveler, crypto enthusiast, entrepreneur, activist, or simply somebody who doesn't think cameras need to know who you are and where you've been, VAYDR is definitely worth checking out. You can learn more at VAYDR.com and see the different frame styles they offer. Whether you choose the low profile recons like I'm wearing now, or the tactical style Vel wraparounds like these that provide more facial coverage, or one of their other models, their goal simply remains the same, giving everyday people a little more control over their privacy in a world where surveillance is becoming increasingly automated, which is extremely dangerous. Do yourself a favor and order a pair of these bad boys now. They make them extremely affordable. I was shocked. So anyone can afford this anti-surveillance technology. You can also save 5% when using my code Drago5 at checkout. It doesn't matter if you're Black Ops, an operator, a soldier deployed on the battlefield, or a regular citizen that is completely concerned about their privacy and just want to disappear from being tracked everywhere you go and you want to throw a wrench in the tracking system algorithms. Buy a pair of these now and stick it to the system. Drago out.